Good afternoon, good morning, and good day. It's your boy, Big Buppo, and welcome back to Recusant Revelries, the series where I am doing a challenge run, where I try to gain as many runes as possible simply by invading. So all level ups, all weapon upgrades, all progression is from the people I murder in invasions. Now, that comes with its own set of problems. For example, if a boss is defeated, I get none of their runes. I have to sacrifice them immediately. So ideal scenario is win, or second ideal scenario is kill a few phantoms, grab the runes right away, right off the ground. And you can only imagine that this character right here, at the time of the recording, was like what, level 2? I had upgraded my levels once, but either way, you guys get the idea, you guys get the plan, and you guys get what I'm probably gonna go through. So I know I said no montages, but here's the montage.
Nice. Wait, well, you're back.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
My Lambkin, you've completed your final trial. Now, give me your finger. Clench your teeth or something. Never forget that feeling of agony. You have the sweetest scream, my lambkin.
Well, welcome back, friends, and I hope you guys enjoyed that montage. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These invasions were absolutely rough. We took a crap ton of L's. What you're going to see next is going to be hard to watch. But it's going to be worth the watch, because somewhere in there is the absolute W that we needed to make progress, okay? There's an absolute win in there that is necessary. But what you're about to see, what you're about to witness, is going to be some of the actual scummiest strategies and bullshit that any invader has to deal with in Elden Ring. Alright? I don't want to spoil it, but this was hardly a fun time. This is not something I recommend, and if you play like this, I'm sorry, but I genuinely don't understand how any of you have any fun. I guess the fun is in making people upset, and you know what? Maybe I can get that, but I don't know. It's not really my thing. Ironically, as an invader, making people upset, not really my thing. You know, I just kind of like going in, you know, doing a little fight, doing a little duel. But you guys are gonna see, it's It's gonna be a nightmare. But either way, you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys, you know, if you're enjoying it so far, feel free to leave a like or a comment or even a subscription. You guys get it. All right, I'm ranting. I'm rambling. That's not what you're here for. Watch the invasions. Have a good one, boys. See you later. All right. So we're getting started with the invasions, and the first invasion was an absolute mess, an absolutely scuffed scenario. And the reason I say that is, yes, in this point in time in Elden Ring, there are still AFK farmers. They're right down there. I don't know if you see that little pixel, but yeah, they're just close enough to the tower for the summon range to be on top of this mountain before Jarburn. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go down there and fight them. And the game literally does not let you go. It does not let you invade Jarburn. So I'm like, all right, well, how do I get them? Maybe this. Well, that didn't work. So, yeah, these guys are genuinely AFK farming as co-ops, too. So, kind of pathetic, but it is what it is. I told you guys are going to see some scummy shit. You guys are going to see some absolute worst gank behavior. So these guys, alright, they look like they're going through the level. Got a bit of a meme tier build. Okay, some regular items you see at the start of the game. Spy-hander. Oh, it's just the regular frenzy spell. Wait, fuck, it's not. It's an escapable frenzy. That is a, 36 intelligence spell. What the actual fuck? Yeah, so, I get point down for that, because obviously, skill issue, my bad. Gets hit by the bat anyway, so clearly a better player. Fuck. Okay, so I'm like, alright, next scenario. Big open field, no enemies nearby, kind of a dead world. Oh no, alright. That's pretty tanky armor. That's a pretty strong thrusting weapon in this current patch. Mamma mia, I'm in a bit of a scenario. Wow. I'm level 2, guys. I'm level 2. Okay. It's not so bad. It's gonna get better, right? Alright, 3-man gank. Oh, that's a Lane-Dol Royal Capital spell. Alright, Blasphemous Blade. Okay, I'm level 2. That's no big deal. Alright, you know what? No way they're gonna hit me from here, right? My man's using Ligarius Wheel or whatever the fuck. Like, is the big pizza cutter in the background. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, one shot. Wow. I thought they updated that. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. Oh, another invader. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. We have an opportunity. We can do this. I just got to go in and help him. We got to play strategically. Oh, fuck it. It's these guys again. Okay, well, you know what? It's not all gone. It's not all lost. We can figure it out, all right? He does quite a bit of damage with that Great Ep, but, right, it'll be okay. I have a feeling this guy might actually be the host because his damage, sure, it's high, but like it's not brutal. I don't know. You know what? They might actually just have like scaled, like genuinely made builds for this level. So these guys might not be over leveled gankers or anything. They're doing their thing, and to be fair, I mean, this is their fun. They're doing co-op ganking. Look, I've done it myself. It's fun to have a buddy and just do some like co-op PvP. And I don't think there's actually necessarily anything wrong with that. These guys were the least of the worst. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of bad. I mean, it is a dead world. It is kind of like, alright, kind of defeats the purpose of invasions. This is just kind of co-op duels. But to be fair, I like this. This is what I lived for in Dark Souls 3. My chances of winning are little to nothing because my build is not optimized. I have put like 2 points in health, maybe. I don't even remember. But we got a little teabag there, a little bit of cheekiness, but like this guy's not so bad. I have more respect for them than I do for the rest. These guys are an example of how to not do co-op PvP. Sweet Lord in heaven, they were so incredibly passive. I think this might have been my least favorite invasion. Despite being one shot, despite dealing with over-leveled gankers, despite being pointed down at, these guys were the least fun. Because I'm like, okay, it looks like they're going to duel. It looks like they're going to go in one at a time. No, as soon as the host was losing there, you saw the Phantom. He came in right away. He didn't even hesitate. Now I'm being chased down by the Mushroom Man. And I'm like, alright, I guess we're dueling. But I'm like, well, are we actually dueling? Because, like, it looks like I'm not. And there's a blue on top of that. So he's got the blue summons going as well. I thought it was going to be like, oh, there's a chance I get a co-op invader. No, this guy's not even Taunter's tonguing. He's just giving himself every single opportunity to not lose. And it's like, man, at that point, you're playing on easy mode, bro. Like, jeez. How sweaty do you have to be? So I figured, okay, if they're going to sweat, I'm going to run. I'm going to start turning, burning. Like, I need these runes. Remember, I'm doing this trying to level up off of invasions. I'm doing this hoping to, you know, gain something out of it. And, like, this scenario, like, that was my only chance. Turn and burn. Heal if they gave me some space. But, like, my man's going dual spears. My man's going dual naginatas. I'm like, are you serious, bro? I have the game, like, first game in stock. So I ran away and hid. I ran away and hid for a little bit. And I waited patiently for someone to come out and fight me one by one. And the blue's like, alright, fuck it, we'll fight. And I'm like, okay, perfect. Because I'm just trying to level up, bro. I am literally just trying to level up. I am just trying to have a fun little challenge run. So I'm like, alright, we're in a scenario. Me and this blue are fighting. You know, the host seems to have put his trust in the blue. He's using a frost bleed weapon. Like, the chances of him winning are pretty high. I'm running a poison weapon because I'm a silly goose. But hey, I got the bleed greatsword. He's poisoned. I have an advantage. Alright, we're going to gain some levels off this guy. And the host sent him home. You see what I was talking about on how not to do the co-op gank scenario? And then he bows at me. This guy bows at me after doing all this shit, right? And I'm like, bro, don't fucking bow. I'll wave to be nice, but, like, don't pretend you're honorable when you are both clearly trying to blindside me. See how he's trying to go around me and hit my blind spot? Like, he thought I was watching his friend. And that's why you always have to keep the camera on both enemies at the same time. Keep the camera on everyone. Play unlocked, okay? I'm not very good at playing unlocked, admittedly, alright? I do my best. I try to keep people in my sights, but sometimes I get narrow focused, you know? I see the host is like low health, and I'm like, oh, I gotta run in, and I lose focus. But, like, yeah, there was not a scenario where I was winning this, alright? There was not a scenario where I was gonna come out on top. And I kind of tried to bait, you know, a timed roll, but he figured it out. And yeah, at that point, the way I lost was actually being outplayed, but I was so demoralized, I was so discouraged at that point, I wanted death. These guys are fair, okay? This is the ideal scenario when you're an invader, and I mean it in a sense where, like, they still know how to play. This isn't going to be a free win. This is going to be a fight. Look at that guy, he surprised me. Jumping off from that ledge, he went around and did the sneak attack. That was so cool. I was like, okay, this is going to be a fun invasion. And that's the thing, it was a fun invasion. These are people playing through the game who are more or less my level. You know, that guy's maybe a little bit higher level, but not super over leveled like what we were dealing with before. And they're putting up a fight, and they're fighting the environment too. Like, they're mixing things up and playing with a level of skill that is challenging enough where this could go either way. They could win, I could win. Chances are they're most likely going to win. They're a little too close to the boss fog for my comfort, and I was hoping that I wasn't going to get cheesed out of this, you know? So I'm like, alright, I'll fight the heavy armored dude. I'll fight the stronger dude, air quotes. Or at least keep him busy long enough to see if I can get these guys killed. Because that's the thing. I don't need the host dead necessarily. I just need some runes. I just need some kind of opportunity to level up. Please, I am begging. You know what I mean? But these guys are sick. These guys are dope. They're fun to fight against. And the giant did some work for me. Alright. And okay, here's the scenario. Both of them are poisoned. Both of them are poisoned. I have a chance, I have an opportunity, and the giant betrays me. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I got bled. I got screamed at. Can the host heal? Does he have time? No. And that was one of the crucial wins we needed. We didn't get much out of this invasion, but we got about 400 runes. And I figured, okay, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Things are getting better. Buppo, you're going to come out of this clutch. You know, that was my first sign of everything's going to be okay. And then I walk in here. I'm like, good, sweet God. those are some over-leveled phantoms. You can't get away from it. Limgrave, low level. This is what low-level invasions are in Elden Ring right now. It's people either dedicatedly ganking or people helping their new friend, you know, getting into Elden Ring, being like, oh yeah, we'll play together. I'll be my level 700 character with the Hand of Malenia, right? I'm gonna have my endgame spells, and you fight with a branch and a twig or whatever the fuck. But I got really lucky because although these guys are over-leveled, they're not very good at the game. He's hiding behind the shield with not enough stamina to do it. He's got the weirdest setup I've seen. I mean, who uses a Cypher Powder, really? I got a buff, though. I got a buff. It's not terrible. But hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at how many runes I got from that. Nothing crazy. But we went from 400 to 7k runes, baby. We got 7k runes. And at that point, I was like, yo, win or lose, no stress. Oh, you went for the weapon art there? I knocked him right out of it. And this one, I'm like, well, I fought Malenia. I know how to beat her. You just gotta run away. Run away from the first one, roll the second one, right? Even the Ash of War works the same way, but you even have more time to run away. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So I figured my only chance to beat them here is with the Bleed Greatsword. They're kind of spamming the Ash of War. I should have been trying to parry it, admittedly, but I don't necessarily know the exact timing when it comes to the PvP parry for that, right? So I figured, nah, I don't want to get too fancy. I've got 7k runes. I don't want to be in a scenario where I lose them immediately. And I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm about to get like fucking 6,000 runes. Oh my god. My man can get a full heal off of his little chug jug. I'm like, this is a prank. This is a meme. He was one tap and he got a full heal, which tells me this guy doesn't level up health. He does not level up his health stat. He does not level up a vigor, as they say. And in this case scenario, it's to his advantage. And I'm out of healing. I'm essentially out of healing. I mean, the host was really chill about this. You know, he could have been ganking me. He should have been ganking me, honestly. I think it would have been more fun. But, you know, at the end of the day, we can only do so much. And, yeah, this is nuts. So I know they finished the game. They have the full Malenia cosplay. They have full heal whenever they heal. Like, there's no way in hell that this person has not finished the game. So I'm like, alright, poison and bleed are going to be my best bets. Literally my only chance. My stats are completely unoptimized. But, to be fair, so are his. And a lot of times, I'm just outplaying this person. I've basically killed them 10 times over. And they've killed me once, because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. But hey, it's not all bad. It's not all wrong. And you know what? That person did fight honorably. I'm not complaining about them. They're fine. Over-leveled as shit. But hey, this is what we came for, baby! 7k runes! Let's go! Have a good night, boys. Have a good night.
Subscribe to Big Buppo's YouTube. You must. Or tickle your toes. I will.